surprising after seeing OpTic Nation finishing in our top 4 of the regular season. But however, we know one of these teams is going to finish 9th through 12th. The other one is getting top 8. And we're about to find out, will OpTic Nation be able to tie things up heading into S&D? The map recovery once again.
And I think the most important series for ON is probably the one that happened yesterday, right? I mean, you go to DC and you have an awful performance. I mean, I think like they play somewhere in the 20s.
Yeah.
Now, I don't even know if they actually record placings that low, but I mean, they come in here in that first series, you really want to get off on the right foot, you know, set a good tone for the weekend, and they lose. And then now you lose this first map here, frustration could be setting in on the ON side.
While the map's loading up, want to give a big shout out to Mama Mr. X and Papa Mr. X.
They're here.
They're here for the first time since 2006. I remember seeing them back in New Jersey.
A very long time when I was a little young boy playing video games.
Back when you were
an older boy talking about video games.
Yeah, I like it. Miracles is going to drop eggs to open things up. The bomb is planted by Ricky. So a great start for OpTic Nation, staying on board with Jerd the sniper, and he will be able to answer on Ricky. So a 3-on-3. Jerd getting aggressive here, and you said it, man. He is not afraid to challenge anything. Over on the other side, Embos with the bow was waiting for him and will be able to punish.
I can imagine, though, how frustrating, like, sometimes it probably is for Aches and Teep. Like, Jerd, you know, back down. You don't have to challenge right there. He's down on the yellow flag with his sniper rifle. He's like, you know what, I'm just going to poke out and challenge, and Miracle's picking up one right here. It's going to be Fears, the last one alive for TCM. In a very difficult spot.
Yeah, he was pre-firing there. Almost picked off Moach from that head glitch, and Moach is going to win the long-range battle despite Fears getting first bullets into him. Round 1 going to OpTic Nation. You're going to get 2 out of Miracles, 1 from Moach, and the kill as well as a plant from Ricky. A fantastic start.
I think on TCM side, on this offensive round, I think you're going to see, you know, the standard A push. I think a middle push, though, at least early in the game, is something you can throw in at OpTic Nation to throw them off, because let's see for ON, nobody, not going to have anyone running the sniper rifle, so nobody going to be all the way in the back for ON. Bo's going to get aggressive push, pick up a first kill there on to Jerd, so ON starting things off great here in this S&D.
And really, S&D is where Embo's made his name. Fears is going to try and push up over the A site, but everyone at B just got wiped up. Miracles with his 3rd kill of this game already throughout 2 rounds. Meanwhile, your bomb carrier, Teep, trying to play this one patient, doesn't want to give up his position, but it's 4-on-1 now, and it's only a matter of time before Fears gets swarmed, and there it comes in.
Yeah, Fears, the last 2 rounds, gets left in a pretty difficult position. You know, him and Jerd, the only ones on the board so far for TCM. Miracles and Bo's getting off to hot starts, 3-0 for Miracles, 3-1 for Bo's, and Bo's, this is where he's going to kind of earn his money, so to speak, in S&D. You know, in the respawns, sometimes he has big games in respawns, but, you know, most of the time, you know, around that even mark, you know, the negative, you're going to expect him to go big in S&D.
Has Miracles always been a strong S&D player in your eyes?
Yeah, I feel like he has. I feel like Miracles he's strong overall. I feel like I don't know if people just forget about him, so to speak, but I mean, I think Miracles is one of the most talented players in Call of Duty, just from natural skill. I think, you know, when you see him shine, you really get to appreciate his game.
I have to say, he's definitely one of my favorite people to hang out with at events as well. Always a smile on his face. You know, OpTic Nation smiling right now, up 2 rounds. However, they're pushed to A, stalling out a little bit. Moach is going to give them a little breathing room with the first kill over at B. So now they got a flank set up. Here's the first challenge, though, up close. It's Embos with a pistol out, getting taken down by TP.
Yeah, and that's a difficult spot for Bose to fight out of. Maybe have a teammate there to trade that, but nobody to trade it right away. Fear's going to pick up Miracles. Mochilla all alone over at B. See how spread out OpTic Nation is. No. Ricky with the bomb, hanging out in the spawn. It's going to be a 3v1. I don't think this is going to end well for him.
Ricky was over at A, kind of pinched. Giving himself an opportunity now. 29 seconds remain in this round.
You'd expect TCM to flood over to B right away. I mean, they are standing at the A site, 20 seconds left. You don't see anything. You expect them to be over at B, and they're going to be able to pick them up, put that first round win on the board.
Where'd they go wrong there, Matt?
ON just so far away from each other. They weren't able to trade any of those kills. Like, Bose pushes up to that A site.
Yeah.
And he's got a pistol. You pretty much know he's going to die.
Because you had a 4-3 advantage. Yes. Moach got first blood.
So all you have to do is trade at that point. If Bose goes in, attacks that player on the A bomb site, you at least have to have another player in position to trade in case he dies, which, you know, with the pistol, you expect him to lose that to an ASM-1 on the bomb site.
Big round for TCM. Fears got the final kill, and you're going to see Jerd off the break, put away that sniper. They want to get much more aggressive this round, and here comes TP.
he's going to be able to get the bomb down, looks like right away, and there's players on the flank coming from Owen. It's going to be big plays by Fears if TCM's going to win this round. He's got two players directly in front of him. Bose picks up a nice two-piece. Jerd's going to clean him up, though. Fears challenged by two players at the same exact time, and Jerd, though, a very sneaky spot here. He's going to make this a one-on-one.
And Jerd, did he spot him? It's going to be Ricky versus Jerd. Do not want to give up the positions of these players, so we'll keep it quiet here as this one plays out.
Ricky just searching right now. I mean, with that little time on the clock, Jerd's going to be able to finish him off pretty easily. TCM getting right back in this, and just taking a quick look down at the guys on ON. Doesn't seem like they're too frustrated just yet, but I think, they lose another round or two. I think the frustrations could start to sit in. I mean, TCM ties this up, and Aches has done literally nothing.
Yeah, after they got first blood last round, I was like, they're all smiles. Now you see, not necessarily panic, but different faces downstairs. We'll see how it's all going to shake up. OpTic Nation back on the attack, and Ricky's going, well, he's going to stick with the ball, it looks like. Bomb in hand once again, another A approach.
Yeah, and they played it slow last time. They ended up losing the round. You see Miracles picking up a nice nade off the break there on Jerd. Bo's going to pick up Teep, so this is a round that ON should be able to take control of. Ake's going to pick up his first kill of the game. He's going to be able to get a second one as well, so brings TCM right back into this. It's going to be a 2v1, still a manageable situation, though.
Ake's last man standing, and he won't be able to get it done this round for TCM. OpTic Nation jumping back into the lead 3-2 as we head into round number 6. And Nation, strong opening. It all started with a grenade from this man, and he is going to finish with your round-ending kill cam. Miracles playing some lights-out Call of Duty at 6-2 throughout. And I think he's definitely going to be the star for them throughout this game.
You needed that round if you're OpTic Nation, just to stop the bleeding, so to speak. I mean, TCM wins 2 in a row. You see the frustration start to set in a little bit. They lose that one, especially after getting those first 2 early kills. I mean, that would have been an ace by Aches if you would have won that round. But that would have definitely, I think, put OpTic Nation in a bad spot. Miracle's going to be able to take Aches out off the break. So, Owen, every round, I feel like getting that man advantage early, Chris.
Meanwhile, Embo's going to show his face over at A. Tries to escape. Miracle's distracting for him as well. Can't get to the player up top. Here he is. It's Ricky. Long range battle with Fears. Fears didn't hit a bullet. Meanwhile, Ricky hit several, trying to finish. Jerd's going to jump up. Stuns come out, and Fears will be dropped. TP answers back with a quick trade on Miracles, but all of a sudden it's up to Jerd in a 1v3.
That play by Miracles, though, is so disruptive. I mean, he jumps on top of the bomb site. He's able to take out one player, then Teep with the bomb. He knows there's an AR long, so he can't push all the way out and challenge, and he can't really play too short. Jerd making this very interesting.
Jerd!
Oh, he would have been able to pick that last kill up. That would have been amazing.
And Teep's high-fiving him. Even though he didn't get the kill, that is a momentum boost right there for TCM. We will see if they can feed off of it. Your teammates get fired up after a play like this. Jerd almost had Bose.
That was pretty close.
Bose and Miracles continuing to impress. Those 16 kills combined to just their 7 deaths. We'll go into round number 7. OpTic Nation up by 2. It's going to be TCM back on the defensive end. We'll start things off with Embos.
I mean, OpTic Nation's probably going to play this a little bit slower. I'd like to see a mid-push or even push all the way down the A straight. We used to see OpTic Gaming do that at the really early stages of Advanced Warfare. Push down the A street and come all the way around on that flank. But, see, it's going to be slow play from both teams. Nobody's getting too aggressive. It's going to be Miracles furthest pushed up. Looks like Ricky's up there with him, carrying the bomb. Just going to be trying to get this one down.
You can see slow, patient play from both squads. Jerd waiting for the push. Ready to punish over at A. Meanwhile, you got TP trying to get a new angle. Teep's going to get aggressive first, but he had the wrong weapon there. That's the bow up close. If he had the ASM-1, I think that's a guaranteed kill on Miracles. Miracles with the bow. Shooting him in the back, actually, and that was Ricky around the corner. Jerd trying to get an eye on him, looks away at the last second as he swarmed once again. OpTic Nation's rolling now.
So much 1v1 individual play from TCM. Teep just flies into the bomb site. There's nobody there to even, challenge or even shoot back at another player on OpTic Nation.
You called it out in round 2. You're like, it feels like they're not talking.
That's the way it looked. I mean, just very odd for a team that you thought would be strong in S&D, right? I mean, Teep said in the pregame, he's like, we're awful at hardpoint. Our S&D is pretty good, and they are just getting worked by ON right now.
Only one player with grenades this round. It's going to be Moch. And Moch for OpTic Nation. Set up to stop this push. He's going to have Miracles with him. Miracles gets 2 already. Moch gets the 3rd. All of a sudden, it is Fears and a 1v4. This game basically done. Can Fears pull off the miracle? The answer is no.
I feel like a lot of search and destroy is decided on, who's going to be calling the strats for your team and who's going to be making those calls. And right there, your TCM, nothing is working at A. It's kind of predictable you're going to be going over towards B. I mean, at that point, you know, so you saw Moch and Mir just push over towards that B bomb site. You pretty much knew they couldn't do anything at A. They were going to force over to B, and OpTic Nation just making the smart calls, winning this S&D.
Strong stuff.